Hey, welcome back to the Ready State. One of the conversations we're having is sort of an existential question. I think if you're in a gym or in a high performance environment or working in a community, the question is who owns pain? Whose responsibility is pain? So we're really clear that we think every athlete on the planet and every coach on the planet should be able to answer some very simple questions. We call these red flags. Night sweats, dizziness, fever, vomiting, nausea, unaccounted for weight loss, weight gain, changes in bowel function, problem you cough, sneeze, or swallow. Is something sketchy going on? Do you have a bone sticking out of your leg? Did you have a clear mechanism of injury? If you don't have those things, those are clearly the domains of medical professionals. Go get some help. Go call someone. Go call your advice nurse. But the rest of it is kind of a pain issue. Now, we define injury as can no longer occupy my role in society, can no longer occupy my role on the team, can't do my job. Injury, plus pathology or catastrophe like we talked about before. The rest of it is a common experience of being human. So as we try to winnow down and even come back in the world a little bit, we would say, even just a few years ago, we'd say pain is a medical condition. And I wanted to believe that, but what we found was that there weren't enough people seeking medical help for their pain. They were still training and doing the things they loved with pain. It was starting with children who are experiencing pain. And suddenly what we realized is that we maybe had to really reframe who owned pain. So what we try to do is create as many options for our athletes and our clients to shift the loci of control back to themselves, giving them a tool set and varied efficacy, varied functionality, but a tool set where they can make choices to make themselves feel better, whether that's understanding sleep and stress and nutrition and hydration can all influence my perception of pain and sensitization. Overuse, just good old-fashioned stiffness, less than ideal body mechanics expressed at loads and speeds, all of those things can be pain generators. But agnostic of that, what is your plan if someone comes in and says, hey, something hurts? And I want to show you what we do at our gym. Now, not every single one of these tools gets used every single day, but probably at some point during the day, you should recognize these and see these things as on your table or as available to you and your athletes to make themselves feel better. Because fundamentally, the gym is a place and an environment where we should be finding out if you have capacity over different metabolic domains, right? Different metabolic pathways. We're finding out if you can handle that load and speed and cardiorespiratory demand and metabolic demand. If you can do it with dumbbells and kettlebells, if you can jump and land and run and cut. We're talking about nutrition here. We talk about sleep. We track those things, right? Our whole gym is on Whoop. We believe that the gym environment is the place where we can really have these nuanced conversations about pain and environment and health and belonging in a tribe, right? A feeling safe, a feeling seen, a feeling acknowledged. It's maybe the only place in the day where someone has, I don't know, what's the right word? The right word is a sense of control, a sense of experiencing the world and getting some unconditional positive regard. So let me show you the tools that we use to help desensitize and manage pain. More importantly, help our athletes understand they can reach for them, desensitize and manage pain. First one is good old-fashioned roller. So we tend to say we mobilize for three reasons, right? To improve position, to enhance the adaptation response, and to desensitize the painful tissue. So we've got this, and we love the rumble roller for its texture and gription. The Kabuki pain pill, we love this thing. It's heavy. Sometimes you just need some body tempering to go along with what's going on, and sustained overpressure is a way to change how the brain is thinking about what's going on and to change even tissue quality. Our friends at Hot Grips have sent us tools. We love to teach all our athletes how to manage and do some soft tissue tooling. Leopard claws in there. We think Voodoo Band is another powerful, very inexpensive way. Kids at Power Plate have sent us a great gun. The Theraguns have been part of our sort of daily gym activity forever, and you'll see that these things are just out. Athletes doesn't have to ask for them. Coach doesn't have to administer them. It takes a couple minutes to teach someone to be able to manage their own business so that we can get about moving again. But over on the other side, we also create opportunities for our athletes to improve their adaptation. Because a lot of times what's happening is some of the very simple myofascial pain symptoms, syndromes that people are feeling are just adaptation errors. We go super hard in the paint and then we go sit at work. Or we didn't get a good chance to warm up as much because we're putting our kid in daycare and we're rushing to get to class. Whatever it is, we're agnostic. We appreciate that people are working in the context of their lives. But we have Mark Pro available to improve blood flow, decongest tissues, enhance recovery. And the kids at Normatech have been longtime friends. And sometimes what people need to do is get some differential sort of segmented compression plus a little occlusion therapy at the top. They get to hang out in the chair, get some sunshine, be relaxed. But understand that we have this continuum. Quick interventions, make yourself feel better so you can train, enhance adaptation, enhance recovery. And the idea here is this. It's up to us. No one else is coming. If we wait and hand that pain problem off, if we don't talk about it, if we don't begin every class by saying, how's everyone feeling? If you got anything going on, talk to me. If we don't start those conversations in that way, we'll just pass the buck, and athletes will continue to think that being in pain is a normal part of the athletic experience. And certainly pain is a part of the athletic experience and the movement experience and the self-actualization experience, but it shouldn't be a limiter. We should have these tools, and we think that the gym is the best and safest environment to administer these things and re-empower people so they can become the loci of control, the nexus of change and agents of change in their own communities and their own families. How are you guys solving your pain? How are you helping your athletes manage their things? We have 5 physical therapists on staff here, so when people need to step it up, we can. We have 4 or 5 physicians who are in our classes and in our gym every day. We have an incredible referral network. Because why? The gym is the place.